Hey, what's going on, guys? Hex coming back in today with a brand new video. And as I was down title blue, the topic we're talking about today, so High School DxD Season 4 English Dub. It's a topic I have not talked about, really besides one time. And I want to talk about the English dub because I want to talk about, the new art style and that. And I don't even know what I'm going to label this video. But this is going to be about, I want to talk about the characters and how the art style affected them. And if it did it just or did not do it just. And, going in, I just watched an episode. I just dived right into it. Since, like the episode 1, not 0, but episode 1 has so many different character interactions with all the characters. And this, this season just did a great job of that in general. But I went in, I expected no. Because, High School DxD is a show to where, and I'm not saying, I haven't given you guys my answer yet, but, High School DxD is a show to where it has always had that mature art style, right? It's always had that mature art style to where the characters looked more mature, per se. And let's just be honest, we're not, let's not fight over this, but this new art style doesn't make the characters look as mature as they did in the other one. That's just a fact, you can tell, but that's not necessarily even a negative. What I'm getting at here is, I came in expecting, okay, these characters are, they have the voices for the, the mature high school kids. Can this really carry over to an art style, that looks a little bit more cartoony, per se, right? And to my pleasant surprise, I was wrong. I don't want to say I was wrong. I found myself liking the show. I found myself liking the series, even in English dub form. And maybe that's just because, the voice actors are just so good. And to me personally, the voice actors for High School DxD are some of the best English dub ones in general. I thought Grimgar, Fantasy, and Ash had a really good cast outside of really kind of Mary. Her voice didn't really fit her. Not the voice actor's fault. It's just, My Hero Academia is another one. And High School DxD is another show to where I think it just has the best English dub. And, Josh Grelle stepped in and filled in, Issa Hyodo from the beginning and did a great job. Scott, he's the one that originally did Issa Hyodo's voice. And he did a great job at voice acting, Issa Hyodo's voice. And Josh Grelle came in. He's also the one that does Makabe off of Masamune Kun's No Revenge. He stepped in and just did amazing, There's a lot of characters that they can hit the bassiness in a character's voice and then hit the treble, whatever, how low that bass, that bass is. I don't know. I'm just, kind of giving you guys just like a kind of something to go off of. But usually it's like kind of like a straight line. It's either I can hit that bass and I slowly go up to that high treble pitch in their voice. But Josh Grelle does this weird thing to where, the same thing as Scott, those two voice actors really just did a weird thing with how they could, like, take the treble, take the bass, mix them together, and do these weird, goofy kind of sounds that Issa Hyodo does. And it's, maybe it's just because they're too good. And, he had Akino's voice actor come in, and the originally everyone loved the first, voice actor. Like, they're like, oh my god, like that, her voice was supposed to be that voice, of the series. It's supposed to be that female voice that's just, like, the most, I guess, attractive female voice in anime. Even the subbed is like that. It's always something that goes around in the community. It's just something goofy at the end of the day. But it's something that it was known to be that because it was good though. Because they're great voice actors. Kudos to them. But at the same time, we had her step in and do a fantastic job of taking Akino's voice actor. The person, I want to know who the director of the voice actors are for High School DxD, for the English dub especially, because the guy who's producing it, the English dub, or directing it is just doing a great job with these characters. Yeah, just absolutely fantastic job with these characters. So, I was very surprised, I looked at characters like Edina and Rosvisa, all these different kind of characters, and it's just amazing how they're still able to fit, within their characters, I guess, I don't want to say persona, but appearance and art style. So that's really cool to see, and I just really want to make this video and see your guys' opinions. Definitely be sure to leave a like, a comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at X25, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Thanks for watching, guys. The English dub is just, I guess, too good with the voice actors they have.